On another interesting topic of conversation, well, Helen Herimbi Moremi podcast recently invited young Stunna for an interview. And there he was asked interesting questions like how did he form a relationship with Kabza? And importantly, why does he always call Kabza the Small his father? And this is what he had to say.
Why do you call him your dad?
He's always been a dad to me, you know what I'm saying? Okay. From the first day he accepted me at his house. You know what I'm saying? When he told me that I must come and live with him, you know what I'm saying? I must go away from my home, because he basically told my mom, because he basically told me to tell your parents that you're not coming back anymore.
Oh my God.
Now you're going to live with me. And that was the biggest blessing ever.
Yeah.
I lived for Kabza for more than a year until I could find my own place, until he could say, okay, now you're ready to. I'm not going to mess up. I trust you. Yeah. He actually saved a lot of lives, you know. Lapa,
yeah.
Everyone who walks in that house, it's either you want to hit sharp. You want a vice, you're gonna come back a superstar tomorrow. You want what you're gonna come back rich tomorrow. Because we treat each other as brothers.
Yeah.
You know, and we look up to Kabza as a father figure. So everyone who goes to him, goes there for advice, like a lot of people walk in and door.
Yeah.
And they come out with a smiling face, a big smiling face.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I started like singing on piano as well. I started writing on piano. He told me it's not even difficult. You don't have to say a lot like hip hop. You just need just a few words. It's just that one chorus that's gonna make people dance.
Yeah.
Kolele came up and Lala Captain came up.
Yeah.
That's when I got the calls from Jaivani and got the calls from a lot of producers around Soweto.
Yeah.
Because piano in Soweto was big back then. And then until after a week after I worked with Nkuli and Scroof, I got called again to say I was gonna work with them, do a KRTRP. And then when I went to visit, Mdu took me to Kabza's house with Nkuli and Scroof. That was my first time meeting Kabza. I was from gigs. We actually stayed out of his house for like 3 hours waiting for him to come back. I remember that night. I remember the first night in Kabza's house. He was moving in Blue Valley. Yeah, I mean, man, those moments were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because we were working the whole night, and then the next morning he was just like, everyone out the studio, it's just me and you now. Let me see what you got for my beats. And then we made Tamako and we made Adiwele.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And that's when he told me that, my boy, like, Michelle, your life's gonna change now. After recording Adiwele, he stopped everything.
Man, that was very, very interesting. I'd like to see what you guys have to say about this one.